Hi everyone, and welcome to this modded spotlight featuring the brand new Astraeos Hydra by Myrmecoleon, which I'm pretty sure was commissioned by Moonlight. So today's going to be a bit of an odd one. As you can see, we already have a Hydra right in front of us, and that is because I don't know what I'm doing. Normally I try to, at least read the mod page and get a bit of basic information, but this time around I really don't know much about this creature at all. So we're going to be experimenting and learning things together, because as far as the mod page says, it can spawn on all maps but Aberration, and when I launched it on my island and Astraeos maps, they weren't spawning. Maybe it takes a really long time for them to spawn, I don't know. I have a full-time job now, so I don't have time to wait around and find out where it spawns naturally. So I've just had to spawn one in, admin spawn in single-player Ragnarok in a nice open area, because the knockout, the Hydra is tamed by using a rocket launcher or a similar projectile on each head, which are individually KO'd. I don't know about food. I don't know how powerful this is. In fact, I spawned at level 5 to start with, and a level 5 has 4,500 health. And you have to knock out each individual head. So, yeah, like I said, we're just going to be experiencing all this one together. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm hoping I don't get attacked by anything else. Maybe I should be on a creature to do this with. I don't know. I'm going to treat this a little bit like acro. I'm going to do it on foot. I know you can do acro for tame, but that's boring. So, judging by the size of it and the fact they can spawn on any map, I'm gonna assume this is a giga-like creature. I'm just assuming that. So maybe that's why they didn't spawn on Astraeos or the island immediately. Maybe... Oh god. It does move fast, doesn't it? Maybe it has to, like, take a while. Maybe they're really rare. Again, these are things I don't know. But it does look so cool though. Hydras are my favorite mythological creatures. Some people think it's dragons. No. Hydras and griffins are my favorite mythological creatures. I don't like the ARK griffin at all. I mean, functionally it's a fine tame, right? But I don't like the aesthetic. And this Hydra just looks so cool. I'm so happy we finally have one. I got knock out its head apparently. So, what is the aggro range? Oh, quite large. So, it's a level 5. Oh, it's about to do a lightning attack on me. Okay, so with the level 5, you can happily knock out each head quite quickly, and it absolutely demolishes you. Right. So you definitely want to do this on the back of a creature then. You definitely want to have probably like a stego to tank it, because even a level 5, with 2 of the heads knocked out, ooh, that was painful. I suppose what I probably could have done is I have all the different rocket launchers on my bars. I probably could have just wielded them really quickly one after another. Failing it and despawning it or de-rendering it caused all the heads to wake up. That's interesting. Oh, and it really did a number on my gear as well. Right, let's go ahead then. And we don't need that anymore. Let's go ahead then and get ourselves an imprinted stego, because, I think it's safe to say that by the time you're ready to take this on, you probably have an imprinted stego. Oh, I wasn't ready. Oh god. Bro just ran into me. Okay, well I should be. Yep, I'm in hardened plate. Okay, it's good to know then. Ah! Hi. Good to know they cannot. The Hydra cannot hit you off the back of your mount. Okay, so on a hardened plate stego, it is imprinted and burning. So maybe leveling it into full HP wasn't the best idea. I'm missing all the heads. Am I taking damage? Yeah, I'm definitely taking damage. Good. I thought I was in God mode, but I'm not, which is a good thing. I don't want to be in God mode. Okay, I'm having a hard time landing these all of a sudden. Okay, that knockback is a bit mental. And I hear a Rex behind me. That's not ideal. Okay. I definitely missed that one. Hold on. Let me track it again then. Okay, there we go. Just so we can at least see that. That one is definitely down. I guess this is one method. The middle one appears to be down as well. Oh, but I'm so stuck on the hitbox, so I can't reach any other heads. Oh, but it knocked me away, which is definitely a blessing, but now I'm having to slowly turn around to get that head, which I missed. Oh! Well, this is a new one. Well, that's a new one. Okay. Well, hey, at least I didn't die this time, That's always a perk, isn't it? There it is. And all of the heads woke up again. Okay, This is only level 5. Oh my goodness. Obviously I can trap it, right? But I'm trying to think of ways to not trap it. I think defaulting to a trap with the brand new creatures, you know. What other method? Like maybe Buzzboldia? Okay, so let's now try to Buzzboldia since, well, I can't strafe, but at least I can move a bit faster than I can with a Stego. This guy's just a regular imprint. It's not been leveled into anything. Oh, and I don't think that really helped. Oh, you definitely can't turn it either. Oh, God. Oh, and I can't see. I'm blinded. That's a new one. And I bet you any moment I'm about to go flying, aren't I? Yeah, okay, that's not going to work either, is it? I can just barely see my beam, but I definitely can't see anything else. Yeah, okay, I don't think it's going to work either. Oh. Oh, God. Nope. Well, that was an instant failure of an attempt. Okay, so I was gonna try the mech, even though the mech, in my opinion, is very cheesy. It just instantly dismantled me from the mech and knocked me out. So that was impressive. And it looks like the mech's taking a lot of damage anyway. The mech gets blinded. So I hate to say it, but I think this has to be a trap tame. Oh God, I think this has to be a trap tame. Well, hey, at least it's a difficult one. Okay, so it's not pretty, it's just a bare bones basics, but here is 4 behemoth gates. I'm just assuming we'll see if it can damage stone or not. Let's get its attention. We've already concluded we can at least survive a couple of hits from a level 5-ish. Well, maybe not actually. Come on, come inside. Oh, no. Okay, I think it's safe to say it can't damage stone. God, this is horrifying and so cool though. It is very, very cool. And it is so nearly getting inside here. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, wait. See, if I had another pass, it would make this be so much easier. Ah! Done. It's trapped. Okay, so obviously it'd be a million times easier with a mount. Okay, again, it's a reason why I do these things on foot or, you know, try and cheese as little as I can just to see, you know, what can you get away with. Obviously, so much easier on a mount. But, okay. Our friend is now trapped. Now, the tricky thing here is going to be actually hitting his head while it absolutely spazzes out. And based on how every time I de-render it, I die or I get, you know, yeeted to the bloody world zone, to the world border, its heads wake up. So I don't know if that means like, if that's a de-rendering thing or if it does wake up that quickly, each individual head. Can I... Okay, I at least landed 1 hit. Okay, good. It's just going nuts at the moment. It really doesn't like being caged, but at least... Oh my God, it really doesn't like it, does it? I missed out. Whoa! But at least its breath attacks aren't hitting through. Oh, this is not... Oh, wait, that's a point. If I get close enough, maybe it could try melee hitting me. Like that one just tried. Yeah, like every now and then. I'm just going to be really quick on the reaction speed. So any moment. Oh! Well, don't do that. I hit it. Oh, there we go. A 3 out of 5. Just a bit of patience and some nerves of steel, I guess. There you go. Missed another one. Can I just say, by the way, it's really cool that they all do like different breath attacks, and it is signified by the colours of their eyes. Oh, but thank goodness, yeah, the gateway is definitely blocking all of its attacks because that last poison volley should have absolutely hit me there. Waiting for a melee. Oh, actually, oh, I should have waited for the melee. Or that would have worked as well. Let's go use this launcher instead. But safe to say though that, yeah, the heads don't wake up if you keep it rendered. I imagine doing this with a friend as well would be a million times easier too. I'm just going to keep shooting and just, oh, damn it, that would have been a perfect one. Not my smartest choice, but hey, it might be knocked out or I may have just woken up all 5. I think that should have counted. It should currently be asleep. Oh my God. It slept. It is asleep. Fantastic. Okay. Now, first of all, let's just get all my stuff back. Second of all, what's your torpor like? Are you like a giga? Are you going to wake up and just slap me any moment now? Yeah, it's torpor drain. It's quite fast, actually. So, in terms of food, who knows? Give me a second. Okie dokie, so for our level 5 Hydra, let's have a looky look then. So I'm going to assume it's a carnivore. We'll chuck that in there. And it says I put food in the inventory, so I don't think it actually is a carnivore. Okay, if I just chuck like all the meat in there. No, it doesn't accept meat. Okay. I would assume kibble. Now, I would assume, you know, extraordinary kibble, but again, let's just try it. Okay, so it does register kibble. So it doesn't take meat, or at least not raw meat. Hold on, let's just try cooked meat. Doesn't count. So, superior kibble. I'm going to assume it's really bad. I'm going to assume that if it takes a bite out of that, it's not going to like it. Its torpor drain is also definitely quite fast. Now, it's only level 5, right? So its total torpor cap is small. And the one kibble might one-shot tame it. But if it's the wrong kibble, then it shouldn't. So, we shall see. Okay, it's taking a bite, and it definitely does not like superior kibble. That is not its chosen one. We'll chuck that away then, and try exceptional kibble next. Okay, it's taken one bite out of the exceptional, so I think it's safe to say it is indeed extraordinary, which is the food it prefers the most. Oh, what the hell's going on outside? This is alpha buffed. That's not a... Oh. Somebody alpha Rex outside. Oh, bugger off. Oh, that's a point, actually. You know how I said that it doesn't deal damage to stone? This looks very damaged. It did deal damage to stone. Not very much. But that's definitely a thing to keep in mind. I just saw in the overlay that it does look quite damaged. So you can stone trap it. You probably want to do metal instead though, because this was also a low level, right? Not loving the Alpha Rex presence outside, but at least it can't get in. Okay, extraordinary kibble is indeed the way to go. And on my ×1 single player default stats, whatchamacallit, that one bit of kibble gave it 29.9% as a level 5. So for a level 5 to kibble tame, you're going to need 4 extraordinary kibble. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what else it needs. I don't know if there's any other substitutes. So, if you know, please let me know. Because I'm sure other people would love to find out if you can non-kibble tame this. But otherwise, that is, oh damn, that is definitely high requirements, isn't it? Okay, we'll just skip the process. I did just do tame it. There we go. So now we've got a level 7 as if it was tamed by kibble, which we had in its pockets anyway. And let's just have a quick look at this guy then. Oh, those stepping sounds are not nice. Now, I do want to make it clear that this is based on the Atlas Hydra if you weren't already aware. So some of you may already recognize it from Astraeos as the latest boss. This is the tameable one. I think Myrmecoleon worked on both actually. The Hydra as a whole is from the game Atlas, which now Wildcard's letting us add, you know, much more frequently into ARK mods and even official, turns out. Which I think is awesome. I love that, by the way, because this is a sick model. But thus, I think the sounds are also by Wildcard. If it's not, if it's by Myrm, I'm so sorry, but that stomping sound is terrible. I really hope it was not by Myrm, because I don't want to be mean. Because I can't imagine, right, this must have been a nightmare to program, because Hydras, you know, multiple heads, different things going on. That cannot be easy. I've seen a couple of other Hydra mods in the past, and they tend to look like quite, yeah, not very great. So, full respect to Myrm for actually getting this sorted. Now, in terms of its abilities, we will try Taming 150 again in a bit, but I just want to find out some of its abilities first. As a tamed one, it's got 4.5k health, and otherwise, yeah, the stats altogether are just there. What do you do? 106 damage, definitely not bad. So, we got the melee claw ability. And also, I just realised we're actually quite encumbered. It's moving quite quickly considering it's encumbered. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh, it is fast. I do feel like it needs some resistance. I do like the speed, although as such a big creature, right, you think the faster, bigger creature is actually means it's really, really fast. But then again, when Karka exists, I don't think there's such a thing as too fast anymore. But I will set the turn radius. It's a bit too tight. But otherwise, though, it's just so cool. Just the stomping sounds really bad, but this looks so cool. Okay, that Alpha Rex is level 45. I don't think we should fight that, actually. Let's fight something else. We have a bunch of trikes and such down here. So if I right-click, it is the Lightning Breath from the middle yellow head. Oh, and it's actually just a brief use from what I could see. Let's try again. Do that again. So it's not like the Wyverns. You can't hold on to it. It is just a simple, you know, one-time ability. So it just does a blast of lightning breath. We do right control, left click, or yeah, right control, left click. That's a fire breath. That again, okay, so these are not like the wyverns, you can't hold the abilities down. But there's a fire breath. Right control, right click is ice. Which could do it like this actually. So, there goes the lightning breath. There goes the fire breath. There goes the ice breath. That's so cool. We've also got poison breath. Oh, which actually is a breath as well, not like a wyvern poison ability. This is straight up like another breath attack. And then we have right control C. That is a darkness breath. That is interesting. That's probably the one that's blinding us earlier. And even though you are such a giant creature, I find sometimes, right, when you're on a really big creature, it can be quite difficult to aim your attacks. But this does seem to be quite, what's the word I'm at? Quite forgiving with its attacks, which is really ideal, right? Because again, big clunky creatures can be really nightmarish. There we go, so now that one is blind. Can it actually do anything when it's blind? It's very slowed. But yeah, so I guess the blindness is more of like a you as a player will experience, or other players in general. It doesn't really affect wild creatures very much. It just does make them very slow though, which is definitely handy. And doesn't really seem to do that much damage either. The ice one does 26. The fire attack does 14. This is a stego after all. Those stegos are, I think, by default a bit tankier. No, obviously they're hard on plates are. C is poison, which missed that time. Oh, there we go. That was 2 damage to the poison. It was probably taking dot damage though, right? Does it take dot damage? Hold on. Oh wait, torpor. Ah, poison does torpor. Could you just spam it and just do nothing but torpor? I guess if you leveled it high enough, yeah, it probably is possible actually just to knock things out with this. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we'll try the shadow breath again, which does a couple of ticks from what I can see there. That might just be the trike right next to it. Yeah, I think I'm just cleaving both of them down. This is cool though. Yeah, I stand by what I said. Due to the fact that this is such a big creature, the breath attacks are really quite, you know, friendly to use. Obviously, yeah, there's the cursor, or the crosshair even. Yeah, that's the thing, but I think we've all experienced in the past some mods or even official things where the crosshair isn't always very accurate, or like, it's too accurate, it's too precise. In this case, you can just use the attacks and it just simply works, which is great. We just have spacebar for the melee bite. Oh, that's cool. Does that do like multiple damage, multiple hits? No. Okay, so it combines all of the 5 hits into one big hit. I see. So the average we've been hitting for so far is about what, like 220-ish? So it combines, you know, 5 times 20 to about 100-ish. That makes sense. What about the left click again? The melee claw? That one is also 100 damage. Okay, that makes sense then. So you're not too punished by using any particular ability, which is, again, nice. Right. Ah, that's so cool, though. Let us just quickly hop back into GCM. So that is our tamed regular one, and there is also the scorched variant as well. Scorched Hydra. Oh, it's a wild one. Well, I made a mistake. But that does look so cool, though. They are so cool, man. Look at that alpha-looking mofo. Oh, I love that color scheme. And he spins. And in case you're wondering, by the way, you cannot get there are no saddles for this guy either. So, let's try now. We have a 150 that happened to spawn blue. That is gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna get that into the trap, which was much easier, actually. Oh, wait, I say that. It's a lot easier just floating above it with the action tamers. So you can trap tame one on a foot if you'd like. Whee! But obviously flying up high is, you know, just easy altogether. Though it can reach you with some attacks. Do bear that in mind. I'm getting poisoned. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was stupendously easy. Okay then. Whee! Now this time round, I think I'm gonna want to take a big step back, okay? Can it hit me with any abilities? I don't think it can. I think we should be safe here. It's so angry. Right, first of all, so yeah, we have ourselves, oh, a 150. There we go. Oh, buddy. Yes. 17,000 health base. And probably a lot more. Well, okay, so I was going to say a lot more torpor. I wonder, is it still just a one hit per head? Is the big question. Now, I don't want to get too close, but I'm going to get somewhat close, aren't I? To land the heads while it's jiggling about. I'm sure you can make... Feels like it's levitating for a second then. I'm sure you can make a much better trap design, obviously. This is just me mucking about. That definitely felt like a headshot. Let's keep going for the pink one, the middle one. Okay, never mind, I hit the wrong one there. But that was definitely a hit though, so you can't just... Okay, I see. So you can't just one-hit them. God, it's so spazzy. But again, probably because of the trap, right? If I designed a better trap, or obviously if you guys designed a better trap, I'm sure it'll be a lot easier. But I'm just here to get the job done. I just want to see what it takes to knock out a 150. I'm not really interested in, you know, like maximizing efficiency because I like playing the game. But yeah, okay, safe to say it's multiple hits. I've been hitting pink and blue multiple times now. I think I've got like 3 hits in each. I think that was the 4th one. It definitely just did a funny little animation of his head there. Oh my god. I think that was 5th on the pink, I think. That was 1 on the red head in the background there. I think that was 6 on pink. It's down. Okay. I think it was 6. Maybe it was more like 5. It would make sense if it was 5 per head, you know? Or for a 150. Oh my god, it's so angry. Okay, I missed that one. Oh, you know what? When I was damaging the, when I saw that the stone got damaged earlier, maybe it was just me exploding it. Oh, whoops. Right, yeah, okay, I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't do damage to stone. Maybe it was straight up just me blowing it up with the rocket launchers. Which is now making me realise I probably could now get a mech or a buzz boulder or something else to do this more effectively. In fact, you know what? Hold on a second. This might be really, really dumb, okay? So recently, Hatzegopteryx got an aberrant version, didn't it? And the aberrant version deals raid torpor, which I think is, you know, I'm pretty sure rockets are raid torpor because that's what you use on a, is it imprinted? Yeah. Because that's what you use to knock out like rock golems and titanosaurs, so in theory this should work. It should just be a bite attack, right? Let's just find out. Hey friend, let me peck you in the face a couple of times. Oh, but I can't reach. Oh no, I can't reach. No, that would have been really funny. No. Well, that's just rude. Way to ruin my fun with my own gateway trap. That would have been really funny if that worked. Maybe it does, maybe it does. I'm not going to be the one to find out today because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time for these videos anymore, but God, I'm so glad I get to enjoy little moments like this. That's why I love... Oh, there you go. That's that one down. That's why I love doing these spotlights. It does just give me such an opportunity to play in a game and do stupid things. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that was a big shot. That was probably not a headshot, but maybe like a neck shot. God, it is so nerve-wracking just being here while we're doing those breath attacks. I do feel bad for choosing it like this, right? But I think this would be so fun to do as a group, like in one-person tanks. Although one-person tanks, they'll just be blinded the whole time. You'd have to like focus the, oh, there you go. You'd have to focus like the purple head immediately. This one down here to avoid getting blinded all the time. I don't think I've hit yellow much, so let's find out then. 1. 2. Oh, I think I did hit it a few times. And then you, sir. Oh! Oh, I really upset it that time. I upset it so much that all 4 of them just woke up briefly to yell at me. You know what? Probably just doing it during the breath attacks might be the best time to do it in terms of timing. So if I wait for a breath attack, because his head sits really still, and I already know it can't hit me. Oh, but then your head just jiggled over the place in the background. Oh, no, missed. Okay, well, ignore my entire theory there. It seemed to have been better when I was over here. It seemed to sway less. Oh, I might just be horribly wrong. Oh, that was a good shot. Hello? That was definitely not. Whee! That was the wall I shot that time. Okay, can I like bring you over here a bit more? It's a bit freaky just watching like all four heads just be asleep while it's like trying to hit me. It's a bit, you know, disconcerting. Ah, missed. I'm just gonna keep going for it. It's not like I have to worry about resources, is it? Oh, actually, tame effectiveness, that's a point. I'm hitting the wrong heads here. Maybe I do have to worry about tame effectiveness? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh, there we go. That was a good shot, but not enough. No. We're just gonna keep going for it. I missed that time. It slurped its head into the wall. And it's back. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right. And with that all said and done, how is your effectiveness? Like, do I wreck it doing it like that? Easiest way to easiest way to check is from doing it. Oh, actually, no, just put some food in your pocket. Yep, taming effectiveness is indeed 100%. You can see it right there. So, as sloppy as you may do, you know, the knocking out process, it works out. So, thank you, Myrm. That's absolutely fantastic. You don't get any, like, splash damage or any worry about that. You just gotta knock out the 5 heads and it's fine. And that's wonderful. And if you are wondering, okay, again, on a single player scenario, default setting, so 1 times taming, 1 extraordinary kibble is 8% for a 150, and you can see there by his torpor, you get to knock this guy quite a few times indeed. Ooh. Damn, it's got like nearly 100k torpor. Yeah, this is definitely feels like a giga-tiered creature. Well, I'd say that in terms of torpor, health-wise, maybe not. Definitely more than a Rex. Right then. And here is our big, lovely 150. Wait, let me out. Let me out. There we go. Oh, it's such a pretty color scheme. Very like aqua themed. Oh, that's so cool looking. Man, I love Hydras. I'm so glad we finally get the Atlas Hydra in ARK because, again, like, it was just there, not doing anything. And now it's here as an epic boss on Astraeos and it's a cool tameable creature by Myrm. That's so cool. And what kind of damage does our freshly tamed 150 do? Oh, sorry, I just like how the heads will move. Whee! 178. Might be mate boosted. Oh my god, they are so speedy, aren't they? Parasol. Oh, damn. Okay. 357 damage at a time. What about the big old simultaneous bite? Oh, that's really satisfying. The knockback is crazy. Dude, I'm still not over that knockback earlier. That sent me to the stratosphere. And we'll do a little cheeky electric breath. Fantastic. Here's a question. Are these guys immune to the wyverns? Well, I guess the bigger question really is, are there even any wyverns here to test that theory with? No, there are in fact no wyverns to test with. Well, that's just sad. Let's see, do I have any wyvern mods installed currently? I've got Sank Wyvern. Oh, here we go, tweaks. I'm sure he won't mind. If we just try, like, there you go, the Arcology Fire Wyvern, I'm pretty sure it's the same damage type as a regular wyvern, right? So let's just try real quick, get like a level 5 little pansy one. Spawn you in real quick. There you go, Arcology Fire Wyvern. Do you burn me? No, it does not. Okay then. Obviously you can deal regular attacks. What about the Poison Wyvern? And the Lightning Wyvern? And the Ice Wyvern? Are any of you guys... Oh my god, this is so incredibly loud. No, I don't think they could do any attacks on me. Oh wait, no, the Ice one can give me Frosty. But otherwise, yeah, it's only the Frost one. I think we're fine. I think we're safe. We can just tank wyverns all day. Probably wouldn't recommend it, but you definitely could. And what if we... Can we do attacks to them? Oh, but this would be hard to check actually because, you know, different types. What if I just do... Yeah, that attack is very satisfying. All of them in unison. I do really like the animation on that attack. Nom! And nom! Oh, I missed. Whee! Well, I guess that's a down, sorry. Well, I guess that's the upside to having such a turn type radius, that I can just quickly, you know, to rotate and hit all of them. Nom. What is your stat leveling like? You get about 500, wait, 2, 4, you get about 200 health per level. It's got a lot of base stamina, oh my goodness. It gets even more base stamina like when you level, and the damage is, yeah, about 2% per. And if we just go over here and do Scary Dark Breath, whee! Well, our Pteranodon, it can't fly, well it can fly, it can't escape. Bite. Claw swipe. There you go. Now, in case you're wondering, these guys are indeed breedable. There is a config setting to enable or disable breeding, and you can get eggs and such, and again, I'm not going to go through the whole hoo-ha of like manually breeding it, because again, I don't really have a lot done these days. But I'm grateful I can spend these moments doing the spotlights. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an egg. That is what the egg looks like. Oh my goodness, it's bigger than me. Awesome radioactive looking boy. I'm gonna go ahead and hatch the egg. And there is a little baby Hydra, and it looked like for a second then the blue ones like beckoning all the others to wake up. Aww. Look at the baby. I think it is just a smaller Hydra. I don't know if it actually has like any shape modifiers. It feels like the heads are bigger. But then again though, his heads are pretty big. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, she looks adorable. She is tiny. Actually, here's a question. Set imprint quality 1. You know how with Gigas, when you tame a Giga and nerfs all the stats, when you imprint a Giga, it gets really good stats again? I do wonder if the same applies to the Hydra, where the imprint is just that good. And from what I can see, 28k HP versus you, whom has 24k. Okay, it doesn't get a Giga-like imprint bonus, but it still does get an imprint bonus. Obviously, you know, it kind of should, shouldn't it? Is there anything I can slap real quick to see the new damage? Oh, and remade boosted as well. That's a good point. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, that's a good chunk of damage. 540. Yeah, that's a very good chunk of damage. And again, no levels obviously, so you can scale this one quite nicely. My base melee is 46. Actually pretty not bad. Right, and otherwise, oh, there are also the Chibis. We'll have a quick little looky look at the Chibis, and after that, I think that is pretty much everything. Oh no, they're stumpy. That is definitely different proportions. Oh no, it's cute. Chibi Hydra. Oh, hold on. That looks adorable. Let's go ahead and just. Oh, wait, where'd my Chibi go? Oh, it went in the inventory, didn't it? Wow, stealing my Chibi, imagine. There we go. Oh, look at it, it's so orange. Ugh. Oh, look at it, I love it. Little flavor, oh my god, it's got a bloody magenta underbelly. Wow, that hurts my eyes a little bit to look at. His heads are so flat, so squashed. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, I adore that. That's brilliant. Okay then, I think that is in fact everything then. Thank you all so much for watching. One of these days, I swear I will just do like, you know, check out a bunch of modded creators and like OSDs and such and actually experience them in more than just, you know, bullying a couple of trikes. One day, I promise. But not today, because I need to wrap this up then. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, damn. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again next time. Cheers.